ഇത്രയും ഒരു നമുക്ക് ഈ ചെയ്ത പടങ്ങളൊക്കെ കൂടുതലും സോഷ്യലായിരുന്നു. അതേസമയത്ത് ഇതൊരു ഹൊററാണ്. ആ പ്രത്യേകത ഈ പടത്തിലുണ്ട്. നമ്മുടെ ഹീറോ സുദീപ് സാർ ഇതിനു മുമ്പ് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്ത ഈഗ എന്നുള്ള പടം ഈച്ച വഴി അദ്ദേഹത്തെ നമുക്ക് സ്മരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഒരുപാട് ആരാധകരും അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ഇവിടെ അധികം ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതുകൂടാതെ ബാഹുബലിയിലും അദ്ദേഹം ശ്രദ്ധേയമായ പേരുള്ള അഭിനയിച്ചതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് സുദീപ് സാറിനെ നമുക്ക് കൂടുതൽ ഞാൻ പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്നെ കൈക്കൂടെ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പടങ്ങളിലൂടെ അറിയാം. അപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹം നമുക്ക് ഈ പുതിയൊരു പടവുമായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് കേരളത്തിലേക്ക് വരുന്നു. ഇനി നമ്മുടെ മലയാളം ഹീറോ മാതിരി തന്നെ നമ്മളൊരു പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ഹീറോ ആയി അദ്ദേഹം മാറട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ
ഓൾറെഡി മാറിക്കഴിഞ്ഞു.
ഇനിയും കൂടുതൽ ഒരു സൂപ്പർ സ്റ്റാർ ആവട്ടെ.
ഡയറക്ടർ
സാർ അദ്ദേഹം ഒരുപാട് പടങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. കഴിഞ്ഞ പടം സൂപ്പർ ഹിറ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. അദ്ദേഹം ഈ മലയാളത്തിലേക്ക് വരികയും അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു മലയാള പടം നമുക്ക് മൊഴിമാറ്റം ചെയ്ത് നമ്മുടെ ഓഡിയൻസിൽ പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് അനുകൂലമായ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ വീണ്ടും എല്ലാ മറ്റു പടങ്ങളും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് മലയാളത്തിലേക്ക് മൊഴിമാറ്റം ചെയ്ത് വരാൻ അവസരം ഉണ്ടാകട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. എന്നോട് സഹകരിച്ച എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ ഹൃദയംഗമായ ആശംസകൾ. ഈ സംരംഭം മഹത്തായ വ്യക്തിയാകട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു.
Thank you so very much. Being the executive producer, how do you feel
for this press meet? So I have a long connection with Kerala because my mom was born very close to Kasaragod and she was brought up there and she speaks Malayalam. My father too speaks Malayalam. Unfortunately, I was not exposed to that, so I hardly understand a word. Also, my filmmaking career is also related to Kerala because my very first film was shot here, which was a blockbuster hit. It ran for 365 days, Rangitaranga. And now I'm back with Vikrant Rona, and a major portion of Vikrant Rona was shot here in Kerala. Please forgive me if I pronounce the names wrong. I think it was Varikasari Mana and Olappa Mana Mana, and I hope I got it right. So, I really have to thank the government of Kerala and Mr. Dinesh and Mr. Sanak Mohan because they were responsible for us to have uninterrupted shoot because we were shooting during peak COVID time, and they made sure that they facilitated everything. They gave us a permission to get the crew here. We followed all the safety measures, of course, but I'd really like to take this opportunity to thank them all. And to answer your question about the expectation that we have from the film, I think more than calling it expectation, it is a reaction that I'm seeing from the people after watching the trailer, which is giving us that motivation, and it is the dream that we had, and what we wanted to show the audience, and the kind of response that we wanted to receive. We are seeing that when they're watching the trailer, so I'm hoping that the same thing continues when they watch the film.
Even yesterday it released in Bombay and in other states. How has it been in Cochin? How different has it been, the response?
I mean, it's been very warm, and I think a lot of the film will be very close to, I can't reveal why, but I think it'll be very close to the people of Kerala. When they eventually watch the film, they'll know why I'm saying this. And I've always had a very, very great experience, because that is why I came back again to shoot my next film here, because the experience that I had here, the people that I work with. There's one gentleman called Velliyappan. I think he's about 65 years old, who helped us with the shoot and everything. He's such a sweet person. He even acted in the film in a small character. So very, very nice people. And I'm also from the coastal area, so the culture is very similar to what we have here. Like you have your Theyyam, we have our Buthakola. So it's very similar. So I always feel at home when I come to Kerala.
It feels so great to hear that, because we've all been.
ഇതിലൊരു ഈ സിനിമയിലൊരു ഉഗ്രൻ ലല്ലബായ് ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് മലയാളം വേർഷൻ അറിയത്തില്ല. I'll sing the lullaby my mother sang for me. Okay. ക്ഷമിക്കണം, ശരിക്കും പാടാൻ അറിയാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണ്, but I'll try. ഉമന തിങ്കൾ കിടാവോ നല്ല മരതാമര പൂവിൽ നിറഞ്ഞ മധുപരി പൂർണേന്ദു തൻ്റെ നിലാവോ
Now I understand why he didn't give you even 5 minutes to think of, because he didn't want you to skip it. You've got beautiful voice. I'm sure everybody's told you that. Really amazing. Thank you so very much. Localization of this project is എല്ലാവർക്കും കുറേ പേർക്ക് കുറേ സൂപ്പർ സ്റ്റാർസിനൊക്കെ വോയിസ് ഒക്കെ കൊടുത്ത് അരുൺ, ഹൗ ഡു യു ഫീൽ ഇത് മലയാളത്തിലേക്ക് ആക്കിയാലും ഇതിൻ്റെ റൈറ്റ്സ് ഒക്കെ എടുത്തത്?
ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷം. എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. കിച്ച സുദീപ് സാറിൻ്റെ ഈ സിനിമ കേരളത്തിലേക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിച്ചതിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ബുർജ് ഖലീഫയിൽ ഇതിൻ്റെ റിലീസ് വന്ന സമയത്ത് തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾ ആലോചിക്കുമായിരുന്നു ഈ സിനിമ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിച്ചിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ എന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾ ആലോചിക്കുമായിരുന്നു. മഞ്ജു സാറായിട്ടൊരു മീറ്റിംഗ്, എൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട് സനൽ, എൻ്റെ കസിനാണ്, ബാംഗ്ലൂരിൽ നിന്നിട്ട് മഞ്ജു സാറായിട്ടൊരു മീറ്റിങ്ങിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റി. അദ്ദേഹത്തെ കൺവിൻസ് ചെയ്തു. നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങനെ പ്രോജക്ട്സ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, ഞങ്ങൾ KGF ചെയ്തിരുന്നു, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ RRR സാറാണ് എഴുതിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. അങ്ങനെ സംസാരിച്ചപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹം അതിൽ സന്തോഷത്തോടുകൂടി ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് തന്നു. അതിലൊരുപാട് സന്തോഷം. കിച്ച സുദീപ് സാറിനും മാം എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷം. അനൂപ് സാർ, എല്ലാവരോടും ഞങ്ങൾ അതിനുള്ള നന്ദി അറിയിക്കാം.
Thank you very much. Now, sir, we've all been waiting for this moment. Any questions from your side? ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കട്ടെ. It's going to release in different multiple languages. So how do you feel at this moment, knowing the fact that you're going to be a superstar in all the languages through this one movie? International languages, Hindi, Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada.
A very good day to all the media friends here, first of all. Thanks for coming here. Thanks for having us here. And thanks for all the beautiful smiles. It even makes us feel more special for even having traveled, for even having the film releasing here. What makes anything special is the warmth you people have given every time I have come here. Thank you so much for that, first of all. And yes, cinema has gone global. Cinema is way beyond one particular language now. So I guess getting the opportunity to tell a story across many languages, across many states, is just an opportunity we get rarely. Not every story we want to narrate suits everybody. Not every story we want to convey can travel every state, forget other countries. So though we are here for many years, and though we are only used to be making films and telling stories, seldom do we get this opportunity to travel with the film, not by flight. So yes, I guess this is one rare thing, and team has done extremely well, and I'm very happy that this film, it's not about us. This film deserves to be told in every language, and this is the same opinion we have got from beautiful people like them who have handled our film in different states. Whenever they've seen this film, the first thing they called us and they showered their excitement, which gave us even more confidence to travel. So yes, we are here, and the intention is not to become a superstar. Intention is to make this film reach all superstars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, thank you.
So one more question. Now, this movie has taken 4 years for the filming, right? So as an actor, what are the challenges that you've had?
Celebrating 4 birthdays was a great challenge between my shooting.
All right.
I think we were all literally somewhere else, and by the time we finished the film, we are all standing in some other age. So if my director had a script which is a little more longer, where we become old also, so I guess another lockdown would have helped there, and we would have reached there. So 4 years in the making, it's not shooting, man. First year, Anup has spent writing, and next 8 to 9 months, we both spent sitting on it and making it more exciting. What else can we do? What else can we do? Post that is when we started shooting, and we started shooting on his birthday. And then as we were shooting, we celebrated his 2nd birthday. And then as we were completing, we celebrated his 3rd birthday. So I just had a question for him. Why can't we celebrate a birthday with another story? Let's move on. Yeah. So it's been a process, man, and I guess, but nevertheless, I should mention that these 4 years were very beautiful. It was nice to be Vikrant Rona. It was nice to be in the part as Vikrant Rona. It's nice to be in the set of Vikrant Rona, because there were very happy people around, very people with like-mindedness, and everybody waking up with the same intention to tell one good story. So that makes us even more happy to walk into the set.
So one last question that I'd like to ask on behalf of everybody.
The guys there, can you just keep quiet? Excuse me.
I request everybody to...
We want Mike to talk. You're talking without Mike and we can still hear. Thanks.
Okay. So, sir.
Did I scare you? No, I didn't mean that. Just do. Yeah.
So what has been your best experience during this course of shoot? Most memorable.
Yeah, passing through the phase of COVID, man, and still being able to attend work in one piece. Yeah, without any masks and oxygen let up from behind. I think it was a very scary phase. I would definitely mention this because we were one of the first teams to, in India, everywhere, to hit the floor amidst COVID. When in the lockdown of June 2021, when everybody were at home, we dared to go and we created something called the bubble the first time. There was nothing called a bubble at all. We created 1 month, we did every work, and he also as a director, my friend as a producer, we all have taken the initiative. And trust me, we did work, but we were also scared. You know, somebody had to sneeze at a distance of some 50 meters, and we would see people running away from here. So, you know, it was that scary, but then I don't know what drove us. Probably it was the story, it was my friend Jack, who was having such wonderful intentions to make a big film like this. See, the whole thing is Anup had a vision, and that vision was not small. There were huge sets already put up, and because of the first lockdown, they were all falling apart, and I couldn't see my friend fall apart because of that. So I said, no, let's go. It's okay. You know, let's go. And we went, and yeah, you know, everybody's support were there. Like, we had to stay away from each other. So much of protocols. But I guess by the time we wrapped the film, we realized what is it that we did, because by this time we saw so many people dying across the country, staying at home. And we were in between working, between hundreds of people. And that moment, you know, it struck, reality struck us, and what is it that we did? You know, there were kids who were shooting on our spot, like 100 children were there. There were so many people with families. We did, man. And that, I think, was the most beautiful phase for me in this Vikrant Rona, because I guess that made us even more stronger, even more believing that, you know, time supports those who support themselves. Time really supported us, because there were films that started along with us after seeing, but they all shut down in 1 week, 2 weeks because of COVID cases. I should tell you so happily and proudly that we shot so many months and not one single case happened in Vikrant Rona. That's a probable strength of the protocol and the discipline that was maintained.
Wow. Superb. And one more thing, one personal down, but maybe many of us already know, he's an amazing cook. What is your best dish that you've been cooking for Chechi?
Yeah, she doesn't cook, so whatever I cook is the best. So now you know why I cook.
And what is the best thing that you cook?
Huh?
What is the best thing that you cook?
How can you tell me what is the best? I believe everything is best. I think it's just about the person who's eating. Are you in a good mood to eat, then that will be best. If you are irritated and sitting to eat whatever I cook, you know, you'll definitely put a microsome to find mistakes, isn't it?
And what do you like?
Everything.
Everything? Biryani chicken? Okay. Chicken biryani. Allah? All right. Anything to our audience who's watching us through the media?
I got many offers from Malayalam. I got like very sweetly, once I got with Mr. Mohanlal sir, and she was all thing like to pack me off from Bangalore. What scares me is this gigantic talents over here and the speed in which you people work. I need that many days to learn the language. So, and as an actor, if I do not have a control over the language, it worries me as to why am I here? Am I to concentrate on the language, or am I to concentrate on the performance, or what the director's requirements are? It little worries me, you know, because the films you people make, it really encourages to do better. The stories you people speak speaks volumes about your industry. and the contents, and that ease with everybody performing. I mean, like, it scares us. So I do not want to come before I'm prepared, and then the director takes the other actors to the corner and talks, you know. I thought this guy was supposed to be a good actor. That's why we called him. What happened here? So I guess, no, I don't want to give that opportunity. Probably the day I'm very comfortable and you guys make a Pushpaka Vimana here, I will come and, you know,
50 to 60% of the movie has been shot in Kerala. ഇത്രയും ദിവസത്തെ ഷൂട്ടിൽ എന്തൊക്കെ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് മലയാളത്തിൽ? 2 സെന്റൻസോ 3 സെന്റൻസ് നമ്മളോട് പറയാമോ?
poem.
Sentence, but not one word, one sentence.
That's what I used to say. Anybody, if you're raptured, let's poem.
ഇപ്പൊ പോവണ്ട. എന്തെങ്കിലും കേൾക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹമുണ്ടോ മലയാളത്തില്? One sentence. Anything about the movie in one sentence or 2 sentences, or how many other sentences you want in Malayalam?
See, I'm a director's actor. Whatever my director right now teaches in Malayalam, I'm going to say.
Sir, എന്തെങ്കിലും പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കാണ്ടോ? പെട്ട്. പോവാം ആണോ?
Let's samsaric him now. I think it's time we all. Namakku samsarikam. Okay, namakku samsarikam. Namakku nalla samsarikam.